Welcome to the fun side of hell. I'm your host Lucifer, and today we're coming back to DDLC. Okay, so we're just picking up straight where we left off. I'm just gonna go through this and then I'll explain a few things in a minute. So, I believe we read this line last time, but I'll read it again anyway. I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I knew what was best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it's always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't just some game. This isn't some game where I can just reset and try something different. Well, yes it is. But we're not going to because I don't know whether anything would change. But we've gotten so far into this, and after last episode, I'm sure everyone's seen it by now and remembers what happened in that one. But I did a vlog to explain that anyway. I don't want to go back because it might happen again. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And oh, come on, no. That's the ending? I was expecting more crime. What the hell? Okay. First of all, what the hell? That's where Sayuri used to be. But now it's like, the clone, a failed clone of all three of the girls. That is creepy, but that is pretty awesome. And is this a new game? Is there more? I guess we'll find out. That was weird. Okay. Yep. What? I'm not hearing that, right? Pardon me. It's not just me. You guys are hearing that? The sound's all freaky. What the hell? I see an annoying girl. Yeah. Seems most of this seems to be. Oh god. Most of this seems to be the same because yeah, this is how it all began. And I'm confused here. What's going on? I'm confused, but it's good confused. What the hell? Did I break something? Hey, what's this? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Yeah, mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Oh god. So the protagonist doesn't remember Sayori at all. Because she was deleted from the game. Oh, that is cool. Oh, that is awesome. This is the first time I've ever played a game that's messed with the game files. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. I'm loving this. Oh, I'm into this. I'm invested in this. Team Salvato, I think it is. If they're watching, Team Salvato, you guys did an amazing job. I am really invested in this. This is awesome. This really is cool. I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah, this is the same. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. You don't know that. I know many girls who watch anime. Okay. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for any. Yeah, this is the same. Clubs. Yeah. Same. Lucifer. Wait, this is when Sayuri popped in? Who? Sayuri's not here. Who are you? Oh god. Monica. Oh, hello. Hello, Monica. I don't trust her. Something's weird and I don't trust Monica because... No, I'm not gonna say yet. You guys should remember. And I hope that anybody watching this who's seen this before or has played it themselves, please don't ruin this in the comments. I am really enjoying this, and I don't want to know what's going on because I think it would take away the mystique of the game if I knew what was going on. So please don't tell me because I'm really loving this. Oh my goodness! I totally didn't expect to see you here. In my own classroom? I made that joke with Sayuri, didn't I? It's been a while, right? Ha ha ha, that's why I'm posing weird. But it hasn't been a while, has it? It's only been a couple of seconds. A couple of moments, but you remember everything, don't you? Ah. Yeah, that... it has. Or does she remember? Does Monica remember? Those are the questions. Monica smiles sweetly, while posing like a weirdo. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year, and the same club a couple of moments ago. Monica is was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, a bit of a freak. I'm gonna save quick. No way. Oh, you are kidding me. Okay, so... do you remember when we first started and I made a save here? And I filled this page with save files, I did the same with that one. And I did the same with page... well, I had like 2 save files here. They're gone. My save files have been deleted. Oh, that is cool. I'm saving because this is really getting interesting. I'm loving this. Why are you still posing like that? Basically, completely out of my league because he's posing like a freak. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Wait. Was what we just read before this, well, when he was explaining Monica, wasn't that done in the club room? Cause Sayuri comes and gets you. You end up in the club room. You meet Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki. Oh god, I wonder if they're still here. They should be. Their character files are still there. Anyway, and then he went through all the stuff with Monica before. So, what's going on? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? No. Ahahaha, about that, I'm posing weird. But you love it. Don't you? I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Did I just glitch a little bit there? That's weird. I like it. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 members of us so far. There's 4. There's 4. 4, Monica. 4. You forgot about Sayuri. That's weird. Maybe whatever's going on has nothing to do with Monica. Oh, this is weird. I think it might be Monica, though. Because Monica she seemed to be there, and she was talking to Sayuri a lot. So, maybe? I don't know. I'm just theorizing, and I love theorizing about games and stuff like that. Okay. What are you up to, Monica? It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. But if I pose like this, maybe someone will join. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. I keep it over there, on the bookcase. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. Well, it kind of is. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Lucifer. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I was gonna join the Get the Hell Away From Me Monica Club. Sounds like a good club. Ah. I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? Maybe if I stick out my chest and my ass like this, maybe you'll say yes. 'Cause you love me, don't you? I really don't trust you, Monica. I wouldn't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. I have many reasons to refuse. That pose for one. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Very easily. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Aha! Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Lucifer. You know that? Someone told me that once. Her name was Sayuri. It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Okay. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. But seriously, the protagonist, the MC in this sells his soul for some weird shit. Then again, I've had people sell their friends' souls to me for bloody corn chips and pizza. Like, I'm just gonna say this, just this the once. Would you please stop selling souls to me for pizza and corn chips? I have so a little space now. Come on, guys. Jeez. But I do love pizza. I need the pizza. So anytime a soul comes down and somebody says, I sold your soul to Lucifer for a pizza, you ain't getting pizza. You get a vegetarian pizza. How's that sound? Because then I get to take your soul. I simply follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. And where's my music? I just noticed it's not here. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Seriously, where's my... Oh, there's... Oh, God. What the fuck just happened? Did you guys see that? That was weird. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it. I like this. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. Eh. Exactly, eh? Stop glitching, jeez. This is weird, but I like it. Oh, I'm keeping an eye on everything now. A guest. Seriously, you brought a boy? Oh God, it's you again. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Lucifer. All words escape me. Yeah, this is the same. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? That's new. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude is now. Yeah, we know all this. Yeah. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh, so you're your replacement Sayori. Because Sayori was the vice president. Because she was the first one to show interest in the club that Monica had set up. Okay. I'm on to all three, because I don't know. I'm thinking it's Monica. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen. You can't see the screen. Anyway, I'll use the mouse. I forgot about that. I'm thinking it may be Monica. But Yuri's into that kind of darker stuff, isn't she? So maybe it's Yuri? But then again, you got the dark horse Natsuki. Could be her. Maybe Monica wants us to think it's her. Or maybe Natsuki wants us to think it's Monica. Ooh. Keep your peepers peeled, guys. Keep your eyes open. We're gonna spot everything that's going on. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to... wait, did I read that last part? I don't remember. Alright, yeah. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, there you go. That's the same. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Lucifer in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. No, you ran into me in my classroom. Not a classroom, my classroom. Jesus, Monica, get it right. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? Why? You're not the vice president. Shut your mouth. I was going to... well, you know. Sorry. Why does she sound like May from Overwatch? Sorry. I had to. Anybody who's seen Overwatch who knows May, they'll get that. Okay. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. No, it wouldn't. I don't drink tea. Thanks for the offer, though. Why don't you come sit down, Lucifer? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yeah, this is the same. Yuri, yeah. I'll take a seat next to Monica. I sat next to Sayuri in the first one, but she's not here anymore for some reason. Where is she, I wonder? So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I don't trust Monica. She's got her eyes closed. She can't see us. I don't trust her. Hi, Natsuki. Don't trust her either. Yeah, you're alright. I like you. Sorry for giving you so much shit. Maybe that... oh god. Maybe that's why she did it. Hi, Natsuki. I didn't mean to give you so much crap. I really love your hair. It's very beautiful. Is that natural? Or did you dye it? I'm scared. Send help. She carefully places a teacup in front of Aisha, but yeah, we know this. You keep a whole yeah, the classroom, the teacher, yeah. By the way, where are the teachers in this? Yeah, you said this last time. She's embarrassed now. Yep. By the way, I would there's as you can see there's a skip option here. I would click it, but it's grayed out for one thing. And number two, because so far we've seen a few new things, I don't want to skip it just in case I miss anything. So it may take me a while to get through some of this, and I do apologize, but I'm just gonna click whatever doesn't seem new. I'm just gonna click and get past it for you guys. So, okay, manga, yeah, Natsuki, Meerkat, yeah, we know, yo. What am I saying? That's right without thinking. Anyway, yeah. Found out she's into the darker stuff. Don't care. Oh crap. Did I just miss something here? Ha 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 ha! I expect that from you, Yuri. I think we've read this bit. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if I start, yeah, we read this. Real horror, yeah. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Cause she's short and she usually the short ones that die first in horror movies, isn't it? Never mind. Yeah, we know she likes cute stuff, and then we found out she was actually a sundeader. Yeah. We know. Fine. Move on. Let's go. Yep, don't care. Channel of writing. Yep. Maybe we should do stories. Monica posing weird. Yeah, write our own poems. We know all this. That's the most important topic. Yeah. This is where I told them I wasn't gonna join. Yep. We know all this. Thank you. Wait, did I miss anything? Oh god, let me just double check, because I don't want to miss anything to you guys. Okay, thanks. Make sure on defenses against these girls, yep. Here's the Side Algebra Literature Club. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Lucifer? Yeah, it should be fun, right? You did scare me from it, yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Lucifer, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. This is how I express myself. I'm a lovely person. You think so too, right? Pressing Monica with my mediocre writing skills, I was feeling excited with lamp inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. I can. Yeah, what I liked about the club rooms. See Yuri and of course Monica. Will I be happy surrounding is? Alright, okay, so we're back to. Okay, this is new. What is going on? Oh my god. Is that blood? What the fuck? Okay, this seems weird. Why is this blacked out? This seems weird, so I'm gonna read it. I'm not gonna give my poem voice for this one. I'm gonna read it in a different voice. 'Cause it seems kinda creepy, sorry. Today, I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how. I don't know who you are. Feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though. So I don't think I'll be doing it again. Unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Somebody cut themselves and then wiped their blood on the paper, like someone whose name escapes me. This is weird. This is very weird. Oh god, that is creepy. Hence the creepy voice. I'm gonna save because I'm freaked out. But I'm loving it so much. It's so freaking cruel. Oh, this is good. Okay, so before we do this poem, I'm gonna say something, and you're gonna be quite surprised. Remember, I started with Sayori. I did all poems for Sayori. And then we hung out with Natsuki for the festival. Well, I didn't show any love to Yuri, who is my second favorite character in the game. So, Sayori being my first. So we're gonna go and do the Yuri route because I want to, and I think it'll be interesting because we've seen enough of Natsuki, and we obviously know the story of Sayori. So let's go down Yuri's route. So she's into all dark stuff like alone, hate. Okay. Yeah, pardon me. Sorry about that. Disown. Yep. Death. He's a good friend of mine. One of the riders. There's another rider, Pestilence. He's a good friend as well. I usually have him over around October, you know, Halloween month. Usually have him over for a cup of tea and shit like that. He likes tea. Likes contamination as well. Very weird guy. Absolutely lovable though. Wouldn't hug him. You might die. Okay. I'm not going depression. No. Crimson? Because it's the color of blood. Disarray. Okay. Defeat, maybe? Yep. Graveyard, obviously. Misery. Agonizing. Scars. Yeah. Massacre. That's something War likes to do. Massacre people. He's another one of my friends. One of the other riders. I don't think you'd... Well, that... Oh, Spies. Let's go there. Sickness? Sadness, sorry? Wait, you like sadness? I thought that would have been more Yuri. Because you're a kawaii. Okay. I'm not even... Memories, maybe? Nope, that wasn't right. Anxiety. Disaster? Some of these are hard to determine, because some of them you wouldn't expect, but you think they'd go more Yuri, but then Natsuki's jumps a little bit, so, I don't know. It's like this one, I wouldn't, fantasy, nope. See, I would have expected that to be Yuri, because she likes the surreal horror and fantasy worlds and stuff like that, so, that's kind of weird. Unrequired. Oh, there you go. I think we got more Yuri in that one, though. Oh god, why are you posing weird this early in the morning? Hi again, Lucifer. Can you see my posing weird? You love it, don't you? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. I was tempted. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I think this is the same. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is... Yeah, this is... The fuck's wrong with your face, Yuri? That's weird. I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Thanks for keeping your promise, Lucifer. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What the fuck? Okay. I'm starting to think it might not be these two. 'Cause they're glitching and... I don't know. This is cool. I'm gonna save because I'm really getting into this and I don't want my game to mess up. Okay, that was very subtle, but I'm pretty sure the music dipped a little bit. I don't know if you guys want to watch it back and let me know, because that definitely sounded like it dipped a little bit. Okay. So, Natsuki. I think this is the same. I'm gonna read it anyway. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I did. Okay, so Yuri's face was messed up. She was glitching, and now Monica's in front of the text box. What the hell is going on? I can barely make this out. I think I know what it says. Because it seems, well, going off what this all this part is, I think it's the same stuff we've already seen. Is that slanted? Is that image slanted a little bit? That's weird. I don't know. I'm confused. Okay. Monica, will you get out the way? Can I see what she said? Oh, there you go. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I don't remember Monica being this mean. That is definitely on a slant. See, the desks are slanted. They're usually straight. This is cool. I like this. Natsuki finds herself between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Yeah, we know. Swiftly defeated Natsuki. Yes. I'm sorry, Lucifer. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. Okay, so this is all new because we, in the first playthrough, we were listening to Monica and Sayuri have a chat. But now that we're going more Yuri, I think everything from now on, most of it from now on will be a little different, so that's good. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Ah, no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book from you. Pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Wait, do we know all this? Didn't Sayuri convinced Yuri to tell me this? I can't remember. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. That music's definitely changed. I heard it then. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay, that was definitely slanted and it was brought forward a bit. I didn't even notice that part. Oh, this is cool. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Amanda to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Gary's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, probably looking for a better attitude. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Okay. Crap. I think she noticed me looking after her. She sneaks another glance at me, our eyes meet for a split second. but that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Sorry, I was just yawning. I'm at this sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Oh, of course not. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... Ah, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ooh, sorry. I haven't slept properly in a couple of days, so I apologize about that. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here from that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. No. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Makarov. I actually kind of want to look this up. I might Google it when I finish the video and I'll let you know in this, well, either in the description or in the next video if I find anything, so I'll let you guys know. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Sorry, I'm yawning again. Try to suppress it this time. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them too. What the fuck is this girl reading? Plus, that reminds me of a movie. I think it's called The Human Centipede. I've never seen it. I've heard it's absolutely fucked. I kind of want to see it. If anyone's seen it, let me know what you thought. But don't spoil it for me too much, though. Actually, don't spoil it at all, please. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Sorry again. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna sleep better before I start recording. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? No shit, Sherlock. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere, like an RKO. Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Lucifer? No, it's not that. It happens a lot in hell. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be more completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. What? Where'd the black text come from? Is this... Oh no. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool. I am... Oh. That is brilliant. I'm gonna change that creepy voice I put on for the other poem. Okay. Let's see how this one goes. But because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly... what? Okay. Save. Scared. Does she know she said any of that? Was it her? This is weird. I liked it. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Did they know what's going on? I don't think they do. I mean, Monica broke the fourth wall, so if that happened to Monica, I think she might have known. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to figure some things out here in my head. Well, I guess it's alright then. Oh, sorry. Jesus Christ, I really need to start sleeping better. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. What did that say? Wait, I can't read it? It's not here. I couldn't read that. If anyone is watching this on you, well, when you guys watch this on YouTube, if anyone can kind of pause it around this time. I don't know what time this is. Hang on. So this is about 40 seconds in, maybe a couple of seconds back. If you guys can pause it at that point and let me know in your comments or any comments what that was, then please do, because it went off that fast I couldn't actually read it. I didn't click it, so it just went off on its own, which is kind of awesome, but kind of creepy. But we're not going to save it this time, because we need to move on. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it now. Stop that. Ooh, the glitches are all coming out. This is weird. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Let's step into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just let me know if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad feeling. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. Annie! Jesus fucking Christ. Get out of here! Oh, God. That fucking girl. Jeez, she's a freak. I swear. Get out of here! Good Lord. Fucking hell. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Again, I couldn't read that. I got as far as I'm just bathing and then it went off. Is it the same way? I was just... Yeah, it does it again. Okay. Oh, that was weird. I'm liking this. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Haha. Here, this should work, right? I slide at my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Ooh, steamy. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Okay. Also, isn't that uncomfortable to read like that? Seems a bit uncomfortable to read like that to me. God, I look like Lightning Farron with the salute. Or was that it? I can't remember. Anyway, moving on. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Oh, it's getting raunchy. Hopefully I won't have to censor anything, but I don't think it's like that. Why are you staring at me, Yuri? She has very small ears, by the way. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? My body's not ready, Yuri. She has very small ears. To turn the page. Oh shit. Okay. Well, there goes my ego. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second by your beautiful, beautiful eyes. I glance over and at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Oh, sorry. Don't know what happened there. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. See, depending on what I'm reading, I do read myself in my spare time. Depending on what I'm reading depends on how long it takes me to read, because if I'm really invested in a book, I don't want to just blitz through it, because I might miss important stuff. Kind of like the way that I play my games as well. If I've already played them, or if it's like, well, with this, for example, the way that it's sort of gone back, but it's got rid of a character, which again, absolutely phenomenal. I tend to not want to just blast through it because, as we've seen here, there's some new stuff that you might miss, and I don't really want to miss anything, because then it just seems like I didn't get the full experience of the game. And with doing YouTube, with doing it the way I'm doing it now, I want all of you to get the full experience of the game as well. So I don't really want to miss anything, and if I do, I apologize. Let me know if I miss anything, and I'll go back. I'll try and go back to it. Hopefully the game won't delete all my save files again. So, actually, we're going to save here. Just in case. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the pages before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Oh, dear Lord. My thumb gently going over to the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. Wanna get a coffee or something? I don't drink coffee either. Wanna go out? Wanna go make out behind the gym like all the cool kids do? No? Alright then. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. That's a rude thing to say. Eh? Why are you smiling like that? That's weird. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. With a smile like that, I'm not convinced. Really? 'Cause you're smiling weird. I was just thinking, the way she second guesses things she says, and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. She's not smiling. That was creepy. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Stop smiling, creepy. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her own heartbeat. Oh god. I'm not gonna go... There's plenty of chests to grab, but I'm not gonna go there, witches. I did that, didn't I? I apologize. Not really, because you were all thinking it. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Stop smiling weird! Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? That's a good question. Oh god! Where did you come from? Lucifer? Did something happen just now? Yeah, you popped up out of nowhere. Like an RKO. Yeah? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. We didn't do nothing. You can't prove anything. Your claims will not hold up in court. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. That's why I'm going to pose like a bitch. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. What does Monica know that she's not telling us? Something's going on. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I'll make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna save here. There it is. I'm gonna save here and... You know what? We've got enough time. I'm gonna show my poems to people. I think they might be the same poems, but because I wrote it for Yuri, the dialogue might be different on their feedback for it, so we'll find out. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell just happened to your eyes? Okay. Okay. I am saving. What the fuck just happened? I am really into this, but that. Jesus. What is wrong with my voice? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh lord. Lucifer, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Your eyes just popped out of your head. Literally. Harsh? What do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I think you're possessed. Which one possessed you, Natsuki? Might have been Jeffrey. He does that. The eye thing, Jeffrey does that a lot. Or Bill. No one likes Bill. No, Bill ain't here. I think he's on vacation in China or somewhere. I don't know. I never keep track on Bill. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Alright, now we're giving sass to her. Painful to think about. It's like your eyes popping out of your freaking head. That was freaky. I'm not going to be able to forget about that. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. You don't know that. Eagles can fly. Yeah, this is the same poem you've already shown me. I'm not reading that again. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like it set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose, like my chest. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Oh yeah, we already read this. So you did. Yeah. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I don't know why I'm reading this. We already know what it says. Yeah, I guess not. I started to Yeah, I should have realized that that was completely the same thing, but the whole eyes thing, that threw me for a loop. Okay, what weird shit are you gonna show us, Monica? Hi, Lucifer. Having a good time so far? Nope. Far from it. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Can you tell Natsuki to keep her eyes in her head? Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I just did. You're not listening to me. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Not as embarrassing as this pose, but I make it look absolutely beautiful. Don't worry, Lucifer. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monica my poem. Great job, Lucifer. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Oh, that's me. Sorry. Jesus. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Neither is this pose. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. That's why I carried on reading, because I figured that was new, since she said, because the original one was like cute and shit, when you say Yuri. Kind of wanted to see if this would change with Yuri's, and it does. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, that's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. We can see that. Did I miss anything? Monica was giving you shit. Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Is this the same? Wait, what? That's new. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. That's new. That's new. Because in the original one, she named it the same, but it was completely different to that. That is a new poem. Oh, that's cool. That is so cool. Wait. Okay, so Monica's the one that breaks the fourth wall. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Is that because I'm recording this? Does she know I'm recording this? Or did... The room begins... Or is she... wait, is it... Either... She's breaking the fourth wall again, or she's talking about Natsuki and Yuri. And asking if there are others in this room. And the fact that the frantic scrolling plays tricks on her ears. Is that the sound of a pen? Or she views herself as a poem and everything's closing it. Oh, this is great. This is interesting. Okay, this is getting even more better than I thought. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between... Yeah, we know all this. Yep, inspiration for this one. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Yeah. This is the same writing tip as last time. Okay. Yeah, because I made the joke about, I made the joke last time about the fact that I would stop paying attention. I didn't this time, I just skipped ahead, right? Okay, Yuri. Let's see what she got. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Ugh. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Yes, I have, before Sayuri left. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. No, it's not. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the more noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. I'm watching you. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. Kinda like playing games. If you don't know how to play a game, you just try different things. Like Tekken as well. If you don't know how to use a character in Tekken, you just push buttons and hope for the best. Or at least I do. And with I keep going back to it, but Overwatch as well. If I don't know how a character works, or how a hero works, then I just piss about until I figure it out. At some point I will figure it out. But other times I just go back to my main character, who I'm a Sombra main. If it wasn't obvious by my continued use of the word Sombra reference. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you viable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Underneath the Light. That seems to be the same one. Yeah, that's the same poem. It's alright. Hey, I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, yeah, we know all this. Yep. Yeah. It's not about a ghost, and that's the point. Yep, we know all this. They usually do more, yep. Yeah. And it seems to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it in. Wait. Is this new? It's very ridiculous. Ever remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences, and work. They usually do more than tell some story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering. When you put it that way, I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. Yeah. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing you, Lucifer. Ah, me too. So she's gonna keep doing her best for me. I'm gonna save here. And as is tradition at this point, we're gonna check the game file. Okay, that was never there for a kickoff, and It's subtle, but did you guys hear the difference in the music then? I hope so. I have no idea what this is. Okay. This seems a little creepy. As I said, this file was never in the game file, so I'm gonna put on the creepy voice for this. There's a little devil inside all of us, beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality. It is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, sweeping through every crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desires, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Okay. That is very weird. Is that like... Is that gonna come into play at some point? I definitely said it, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Okay, well, we're really getting into good stuff now. That's cool. I love this. I love where this is going. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well, as much as I am. If you are, then by all means, show yourself that like button. And, for now, I've been your host, Lucifer. We will continue on next time to find out if any more creepy crap's gonna pop up. I hope it does, because as I say, this is getting really good. And if you guys know any more games similar to this, then by all means let me know in the comments and I'll look them up. If I can get them to run on my PC, then by all means I'll play them. But for now, I've been your host, Lucifer, and I bid you all a fond farewell.